Hey y'all. Okay, so normally I do a drive talk, or at least that's what I've done so far. But this time I'm doing a walk talk because I just got home and had to take my dog out. So it's pretty windy out here. It's incredibly sunny. I took my glasses off so I look like a human being and not a robot. But there's gonna be a lot of squinting, and since it's so windy, if I turn into Cousin It a couple of times, just give me a few seconds and I'll straighten it all out and look like a real girl again. But I wanted to do another one of these because of what I saw this morning when we were out. So I take my young one to breakfast with some friends, and then we went to a couple of stores. So we go into this, I'll call it a home store, okay? Not like a place where they sell everything, including groceries. They don't make groceries. This is one of those home stores. I'm not gonna give you the name because I don't feel right about outing someone like that. And I also don't want to get sued if that's a possibility. So we go in, and as expected, right there in the front when you walk in are a bunch of Halloween decorations. And I mean really cool animatronics and blow-ups and animatronic blow-ups. I mean, come on. A lot of cool stuff, right? So, apologies, I got the dog here. So, we're looking at it, and it's pretty cool, but it's only about 2 aisles and an end cap, okay? And then I look past that, and I am flabbergasted, which is, yes, a great word that we don't get to use often, but I did today, because it's true. I was flabbergasted at what I saw. So remember, 2.5 aisles of Halloween stuff. Arms are getting tired. And then the next, I am not kidding, the next probably 6 or so aisles, Christmas decorations. What? It's still 90 degrees out here in Kansas. Why am I looking at Christmas decorations? And I'm not talking a couple, here and there. I'm talking like 6 aisles at least, full of Christmas decorations. Huge blow-ups. Christmas trees, lights, floor mats, bedding, sheets, bathroom stuff for the kitchen, knickknacks. I mean, you name it. And I mean huge blow-ups that were like the size of a house. And I just stood there for a second and I thought, what? And I pulled my phone out and I looked. It's only October 6th, y'all. October 6th. We're not even 1 week into October, and there's Christmas decorations out. Why? Why? I mean, I get that I'm a little bit older and grew up a little bit differently. I mean, when I was growing up, and the way I've raised my kids is, once the very end of September gets here, beginning of October, you start thinking about Halloween. Halloween's over, you start thinking about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving night, or, the next day, you start putting up Christmas decorations. When did we, as a people, as a society, decide we needed Christmas in October? I don't understand. I mean, it surprised me, and honestly, it made me a little bit sad, because I started questioning, is it because we as a people have become so greedy and so out of whack that we believe that Christmas is about who has the biggest and the gaudiest and the most and the newest at the first to be the newest? Or is it that these stores have become so incredibly money hungry that they want to get things out ridiculously early so they get every single person who might want to spend a couple pennies? And yes, I know the answer to that is yes. But I think it's a combination of the two. And that's what makes me really, really freaking sad, because I'm like, has everyone just kind of forgotten what the holidays actually mean? The holidays are supposed to be about family, friends, loved ones, caring, giving, receiving, forgiving, helping. And I'm afraid what my 10-year-old is learning as he grows up is that Christmas is more about what you have and what you can show others you have than what it's actually supposed to mean, and that's what makes me sad. And I don't know if it's like this where any of y'all live. I don't know if you're walking out there on, the 5th or 6th of October going, wow, look at the Christmas decorations, Maybe I'm wrong, and I guess this is the new norm, because I have noticed in the last few years that Christmas, holidays in general are coming earlier and earlier. Last year I couldn't believe it when it was like the same week that Christmas was over and they started taking Christmas decorations down. They started putting Valentine's stuff up, and I was like, aren't we supposed to have a month of not having to worry about all this before we jump right into it? I mean, what happened to that? Rebel, up. Anyway, I was surprised. I was saddened and just curious if anybody else felt the same way. Rebel, come here. Want to see Rebel? There's my good-looking dog. Rebel, look up. Hey, look, say hi. He's a sweetheart. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I would ask and see what anybody's comments were, because, again, I could be completely wrong in this, and this is, again, just my opinion. I'm not saying it's how it has to be or should be. I'm just saying I'm curious when this started to happen, and if everyone feels like this is the way it should be. Anyway, we're home. I gotta get off. Y'all be safe. Peace.